Welcome back, guys. This is Nedungaval here. We are playing Railway Empire 2 in the Central Europe, and this is our beautiful vegetable farm which has been carrying a lot of vegetables and dropping it in Cologne, and from Cologne it is being distributed to all the cities we know of, from Brussels to Luxembourg and far away up till Paris eventually, in beautiful closed compartments. And right ahead of this station we have the beautiful city of Frankfurt right here, a simple town for now, and we just have to connect them, which is one of our tasks which was given to us by our mentor after swallowing the competitor of Walter Bejonk. And we have got the concession for his region, which is doing good, and we can even have a connection like this. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to leave this as it is because I want Cologne to grow so that we can have the steel and also the tools manufacturing, because that is one of our tasks. We have to achieve it before June of 1894, not December but June. So we have a very short period of time and Cologne has to grow. And we might have to do some T-lines for sure. Let's do the first T line. This one is going to be not that long, but I think this will work. Because both are at similar distance. Do we have any consoles nearby? No, right? So we'll drop this. This is going to be our first T line. We are going to bring in a lot of corn here. And then we need, I think we need lumber, right? Yeah, lumber and meat. I think lumber is going to be from Bergerest. That is the only source we have. We have to find another source for lumber. We can even double it. And then we can have meat from Reims. We'll double it again. And sugar is already getting in and it is a quite short route, so we're going to be fine. And I think this will work. I hope this works. Okay, let us do... Where is T1? I have to double it. We're not going to have a train immediately, but once this train reaches Cologne, we'll have the second train starting right here. And Cologne is also dispersing a lot of passengers towards Brussels and Luxembourg for now. And eventually we will do that like this also. But if we join it here, which route will it take to Luxembourg? Will it be this one, or I think this one is shortest, isn't it? I think so. We'll see. And I think it is time to remove this station and even this track. But I think I'm going to reinforce this track. Here. And I think we are going to join it here. But for now we'll do it here. And I have to do it properly. I shouldn't do the same mistake which I did in Bergerest. Avoiding the wool source. So we'll have station in the middle, and in the future we will connect this line here to Strasbourg, but for now let us have a pretty straight line with max speed. Let's put the gridiron before I forget. And let us connect the Luxembourg side also to the station, because Luxembourg is going to need milk first before Nancy. Okay, and we'll get them a special supply tower right here. So from Bittner it is going to take salt and milk, not a good combination, but salt and milk to Luxembourg. But we'll supply to we'll do with separate cities. It is going to be fine. We'll have separate lines. And I think Nancy should start storing salt. Sugar is not getting in. We have a lot of logs lying around. Yeah, because we don't have a direct line, isn't it? Yeah, okay. And are we not getting grain? We're not getting grain at all. But we're getting sugar. So let's take sugar out and put milk in. And here I think I'm going to take milk out and put salt in. And from here it can distribute till Perry eventually. And Cologne has started growing good. That is what we want. I think lumber is on the way. Next they are going to need milk. So we have to connect this line at some point. But we'll see. And we have a grain source right here, but grain is not the issue, isn't it? Yeah, grain is going to be fine. At this point, I'm not worried about the connection bonus. We have come so far. We have 7.8 mil in the account. And we can even expand by buying shares, increase the value. And we can borrow more money, isn't it? Yeah, up to 4 mil, almost 4 mil. In that case, our company value is going to touch 30 mil already. Good. And Barty is slowly going down. I don't know what's going on with him. And Strasbourg is not growing anymore because it needs corn and grain. Okay, they all need grain. Does Ox get its grain? Yeah. We don't have a nearby, so this is the nearest source, isn't it? Why is Nancy not getting... Okay, Nancy can have a business here. I think we should put our... yeah. Instead of depending on Cologne. Cologne is going to take forever. But I think I'm going to put the tools factory right here. Because we have to supply it to Perry, right? Reims might be the perfect place to put that. But it is going to... it's not going to take much time. I think at 80k it unlocks the next... yeah, Reims is going to have the tools. And I guess I'm going to put the steel factory right here. Can I even do that? I think so I can. I mean, waiting for Cologne is good, but we have a schedule to meet. And strictly speaking, time is not on our side. Okay, Nancy now has a steel manufacturing plant. Good. Now all we have to do is connect these two lines here. Oh, there's a tunnel. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Let us not waste money on tunnels. I should be in this mode, right? Come on, yeah. I think this will do. We'll put the supply tower right here and remove this one. Okay, let us first connect the train to Nancy. Yeah, I don't have the gridiron, isn't it? Yeah, my bad. From here to here, single train directly supplying iron ore, and then we'll make a station here. And this line is going to be a little bit risky, but I think we can do this. I want to connect it here. Let's see. Oh, we have a lumber source right here. Okay, I didn't notice that. We'll connect it right before this turning so that we can use this track. Okay, that is a clean line. And we do have the supply tower right there, so it is not going to be a problem. Okay, that is done. Now let's have a train directly from Schmidt train station to Nancy. And we will start with one freight. If it is not enough, we will double it up. But by the time Rains reaches for 80k, we'll have enough steel produced here. And steel is not being consumed by any city, isn't it? Yeah. Steel is only an intermediate product which we need to make tools. So I think we can achieve that. So we have done the first step out of it. And look at that, the express line has been achieved between Cologne and Luxembourg, isn't it? Yeah. So I guess it is time for us to get into Frankfurt. 500,000, yeah, we can pay that. How much is this private line? 350k, let's buy that. Look at that. We're spending money like water. I hope that was a right decision. Let's see now. Let's put the station parallel to this one, if it is even possible. Let's taper it a little bit so that we can go upwards, because we do have 2 more cities to connect, right? 1 more city to connect. Yeah, we'll go one by one, and we are going to need a line from Frankfurt to Reims to Paris. Okay, that's a neat line. Okay, we'll give them a special supply tower right here. And where was it? Frankfurt to Paris, right? Yeah. And it has to be through Reims. Yeah. It should be in the same order. Paris, Reims and Frankfurt. Note that the express must be achieved on a single route that connects all 3 cities. Okay. So we'll start from here. Paris to Reims to Franklin. And we should call it Paris to Frankfurt is fine. And we'll go with the fastest we have, which is actually not Pacific, but apparently it is PLM Coupe by 1 km per hour. Is it because it has very less traction? We can achieve speeds at a quicker rate because there will be less friction, right? Maybe that is the reason. But we'll see. let this run. But apart from this, I'm going to connect Frankfurt to Cologne. And also Frankfurt to Luxembourg. And also Frankfurt to Nancy. And we'll do the same for the freight line. Why is it entering Cologne station? It shouldn't, right? Or we don't have a turnaround, right? Yeah. I think that can be solved. Okay, I think that is, yeah, it was snowing, I forgot that. Okay, Frankfurt is now dispatching all its trains. And then Frankfurt is going to need a connection for wool, isn't it? Well, it is getting. That's enough stock, so we'll leave it as it is. And we do have a lumber source here, but let us connect Kassel. Is that how they say it? Hanover is here. And I think Hanover comes into the Swedish part, right? No? Am I confusing it? I don't know. Where is Hamburg? Hamburg has to be... Magdeburg is here. Hamburg has to be somewhere here. Was that not there in 1890s? I don't know. Let's see. Now let's connect Kassel. Kassel is going to be... I would say pretty easy to connect. But I have to think about it. We have to connect here and loop it here. And take a Y connection to Hanover. Yeah. So I think we have to slant it like this. Put it in the outskirts of the city. And this is going to be a beautiful line. Look at that. Nice. Let's double track it. And we'll put a supply tower specifically for this line. And this line is only going to be between Kassel and Frankfurt. I'm not going to move it beyond this. We'll have a freight line. And we'll also have a express line between the cities, and I think it is achievable. And in Frankfurt we'll have our maintenance depot and of course our warehouse, where we'll request for all kinds of things, and we'll see. Okay, that is quite an expansion in a single day, isn't it? Yeah, but we haven't completed even a single task. Okay, I guess we have started making steel. Yeah, beautiful. Rhymes is almost there. Do we have any? We cannot build it in Paris, otherwise we can do that. Luxembourg has a... Is this sawmill working? Yeah, it is. Or else we can remove the sawmill in Reims, right? Well, it does belong to us. We can remove it whenever we want. We don't have to buy it, we just have to delete it. I think we should do that. And we will build the tools factory right here. Okay, so we have done the groundwork. Now all we have to do is wait for this to happen. And in Reims, we have very limited number of trains to Paris, right? This train will have a higher priority to sell or send tools, and we'll avoid all other trains to take tools, and this one will have a higher priority to take steel in. Wait, we do have a lot of trains, right? There it is. Okay, I'm looking for trains in Reims. Why is it showing random trains? Let's see. Oh, we don't have a train? My bad. I thought I did. This one should not take any tools. You guys remember what happened in Beaumont? I'm just doing it preemptively. But it is not 12 tools, it is only 4 tools, so I think we'll achieve it quite fast. And Reims is like a center line, isn't it? It connects all the cities. Yeah, we're going to be fine. What happened to this line? Oh yeah, we are trying to grow up Cologne, isn't it? But that can still happen. We don't have to stop that and change our plans altogether. But I think this can still work. How's our express line going on? It should practically work. Paris to Frankfurt, yeah. We have just reached here, isn't it? Why are we looking at 0? Are we stuck here or something? Oh yeah, for this train, isn't it? And this train is waiting for that train. Let us expand the tracks. I'm sorry, the platforms. Yeah, I think this should work. And eventually steel will get in, and we are already getting the lumber directly from Berger Rest, right? Yeah, it directly goes to Reims, so the work is done down. And why are these lines running? Okay, it is going back. Okay, that is why. Where is the express line? This one, is it? Yeah. We are reaching the maximum speed, but we have to slow down in the curvatures, right? And which is the route it is taking? This route. Yeah, at least it will avoid one station, right? Okay, that is understandable. And it has to go through Reims, so even if I have a track here, It still has to go to Reims, right? Yeah. I think in that case, this is the best route. And I mean, we can avoid Cologne here. We're having a straight track here without touching Cologne. Cologne, it is not stopping much, right? Or we can even expand it here. So the trains passing by don't have to wait because we have maintenance depots here. So eventually the trains will wait. Now this guy is getting serviced. Where is he? In Paris. Oh, it has reset the line. Okay, I think that's fine. Oh, these all have to be reached by 1894 of June. Okay, so we have time. We have almost a year. And we have to still expand. Let's see. How many cities do we have? This is all the cities, isn't it? Yeah, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I think we need one more city to achieve this. And this is Westphalia. Let's buy it. Concession for this region. I'm not buying the private property, it's going to be expensive. Let us connect these two. I think we can do that, right? Oh, come on, really? I don't have a concession to do that. In that case, we'll do it like this. We'll loop it here and join this train right here. Because technically I thought the Frankfurt line would have actually achieved an express status by now, but apparently it has not. Okay, this is a risky line. We can make it, yeah. And look at me, I forgot the directions for this. That might also be the reason for trains waiting, isn't it? My bad. Okay, this should work. Let's put a supply tower right here. Yeah, one is going to be enough. And we'll have a station right here. And this one is going to be parallel to Castle. And we'll put it right here. Okay, we have to make an Y connection. I'm not sure how we are going to do that. So we are going to make a 3-point connection, keeping a beautiful train station in the middle. And so far we haven't started any trains in the logging station here. Let's see. I think this is the ugliest intersection I've ever made. But it works. It works. We have maximum speed. That is what we want. Because the only one who's going to know that this looks ugly is the one who's going to see from top. That is going to be just me. So I think it works. It is okay for the purpose. Now let's put a supply tower right here also. Now let us connect Guta's law with castle, and before that I need to put a grid iron. I did, right? Yeah, I didn't put one right here, my bad. And one more right here. Now I think I can do this. I have to connect it here, right? Yeah. Okay, so let us connect Guta to castle, of course with a freight first, and then Guta to Cologne. So it has a connection to an warehouse, so it will survive. So Guta to castle with an express, and then Guta to Cologne, again an express, and then from castle to Cologne we'll have an express, and then from castle to Cologne we'll have a freight line. By doing this we can take out T1. T1 is from Reims, right? No. Is it T2? Nope. Well, we can take T2 out anyways, because we have log source right here from Creamer stop to Cologne, another train from Creamer stop to Castle, another train from Creamers to... I don't think so we can do this. Yeah, I don't think so we can turn. So we'll wait. We'll decide what to do with this. So Cologne has a new source now. So T1 is going to be, I think, Con we have to wait. We don't have a choice. So where is the other T's? That is all? Only T1 and T2? I thought we had a line from Reims, right? To Cologne for meat. I thought it was... There it is. Yeah, with 2 trains. That is the easiest way to find. And we are bringing vegetables and for Reims. From where is it coming in? Between Cologne and Reims. In that case, we'll leave it as it is. Let it run. Not an issue. And has Reims started? Okay, we have successfully started making tools. So eventually we will start supplying it to Perry by the beginning or maybe the end of 1893. So we're doing good. And we have not received or achieved the express line yet. I guess we have to go with the faster train. One with less tractive power, I guess. This one. Okay, let's see. New security standards enforced. Trains will now have brakes. After the number of accidents among railway employees has risen dramatically in recent years, the legislature intervened. New safety standards now prescribe all sorts of new equipment on locomotives and trains to increase safety. In addition to automatic couplings, every train will now have brakes. A retired brakeman told our newspaper these innovations were an extravagant luxury, raised his prosthetic hand in salute and hobbled away. Wow. And the cowcatcher is back, I guess. Okay. I think that is why they have the cowcatcher, isn't it? Since they don't have brakes. Okay, what was I doing? I was waiting for... Yeah, I want to change this train to the super fast one. Paris to Frankfurt. It is running full, but we will upgrade it to PO Pacific. Going to be the fastest, I guess. Is it going to be fastest? I think so, because it has a higher speed, but I'm not sure whether it will achieve it. At least we can have a custom job. Oh, look at that. That is quite a locomotive, isn't it? So much mass to carry, so much momentum it will carry. No wonder they need brakes. Okay, custom. Let us go with... Well, we cannot change this black, so it has to go with this black. How about black itself? Yeah, let's keep this black. And what is this one? Oh yeah, this looks beautiful. Let's go with a darker red. Yeah. What is this color? Let's see. I think this one has to be white to pop the red in, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I think this looks good. Or maybe we will go with the light blue. A light Air Force blue, sky blue. I think this is sky blue. No, this is cyan. How about teal? Teal doesn't pop that much. We should go with the pleasant blue, yeah. I think this looks good. Because I use red too much, isn't it? That is why. And I think this one should be... No, this one should be black. It pops these rims. Yeah. And let's see. This express locomotive of the French railway company PO, it's literally called PO, is one of the first engines of the Pacific type to enter service in Europe. Typical were the front two axles. Yeah. Bogie and 3 coupled axles in the... Okay. And the laterally movable type axle, complex and high maintenance. Oh yeah, look at that. And finally we can see the coal here. I'm not sure whether we can see that in the train. Oh, look at that, we have air conditioners. Okay, this is freezed. Oh, the train is right here. I'm sorry. Wrong train, wrong locomotive. Oh, look at that. Finally, we can see the coal they are putting in. So, no more it is front loaded. It is back loaded, isn't it? So, the boiler is going to be right here in 3 stages. Okay. Is it going to be the external combustion engine? I think so, right? And look at the brass quality of work in this. With simple gauges here, but a lot to rotate. And even the bogie design has changed. Look at that, they have compartments to put their luggages in, and the seats are looking very comfy. Mail is going to be mail. Well, the sorting system has been a little bit refurbished, I guess. And this guy is standing, why? Right here, stuck here because of our train here. We have a lot of trains here. Let's see how... Oh, look at the lamps. Now these lamps look good. I didn't notice that. And you can see now they have windows with curved corners. Let's see how the passenger windows look like. They are still, yeah, they have curved corners now, good. And even these lights look good, isn't it? Yeah. There we are. And now cabins have 2 lights, good. And I think this is the brake, isn't it? I guess so. They're going to stop in every single way, isn't it? I guess we can make this 4-track. till Nancy. This one is not. This one is Cologne line, isn't it? Okay. So it is stopping only here. Okay. Cologne is already 4-track. So I think it is going to be fine. So is Frankfurt, right? I think this is the train, no? Where is the train? Oh, we are in the wrong train. Wait, let me see. There it is. It is this train, right? Yeah. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, the route is wrong. It is making unnecessary turns, isn't it? Let's put... Okay, Reims doesn't cut in, isn't it? I guess we need to have a line here. No, otherwise this won't work. We'll cut through and we'll get here so that we can directly go to Frankfurt, yeah. But we have to cut it here. And we have to make a switching here. I think this space, let us do the switching so that we'll know what we are doing first. Okay, that's done. And now we can have a turn around a little bit away from this. We'll try to have the max speed. I'm not going to make a tri-junction. We're just going to make a simple line exclusively for this line. Man, the money we spent to achieve these stars. We already have a train in this route. Let's see. This should actually work. And is it our train? No, not yet, isn't it? Now the track should have changed. Yeah, beautiful. Now this will be fastest. The moment it turns, it goes to Reims and immediately it goes into Frankfurt. Yeah, I think this is the fastest we are going to get. And we might have to expand our track in this iron ore station because there will be too many trains crossing and we don't want them to wait. While it is loading up with iron ore, they can simply cross. I don't know why did I build the track that long. Yeah. Okay, let us reset the train once more. And this should work now actually. The right track. Yeah. And I guess we should do the same for the vegetable station, isn't it? We have too many platforms or tracks coming in. I'm not sure whether we can go with 4 tracks. Come on, no. Okay, this line is getting expensive, isn't it? We have spent more than what it needs, literally. Okay, this one looks very dangerous because if the track doesn't change, this one looks very dangerous. Let us move it till here. And join it right here. It doesn't need to be joined here, but still looks a little bit realistic for me. Okay, now it works. Here I think I can pretty much connect it to Frankfurt. Doesn't cost much. Set the directions and hope for the best. Let us see. We haven't completed a single line, right? So it is going to take time. Now I think Reims is getting busy now. Yeah. I guess we expand again. Okay, I think this should reset the lines a little bit. And we are dropping passengers and taking mail from Reims to... Oh, it is again reset, isn't it? Yeah. And I should do these things when I keep the game passed. People kept commenting that you have to delete or add tracks in past mode. I don't know, I keep forgetting that. Okay, that is the train. Full steam ahead. With a lot of passengers, I guess. Yeah. So yes guys, I think by the next episode we will simultaneously achieve most of the tasks given to us. And I'm going to end the episode right here. And I hope you like today's gameplay. If you do, kindly like, share and do comment on how my gameplays, how my narrations are. And yes, I do post on a daily basis. If you guys wish to watch this series continuously, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel Nedangaval. Until next time, this is Nedangaval signing off. Take care and stay tuned.